Don't go over somebody's house on that first
I
date.
don't care how long y'all been talking.
Yeah.
First date, don't go to that house. If you can't afford the first date, why are you dating right now? Look, let me tell you something. Let me give you guys some free game.
Oh
Because
boy.
I'm a reformed player.
Oh boy.
Reformed player. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll give you guys some free game. That first date, don't do no movie, don't do no dinner. You don't even technically have to do drinks. I would get 2 bottles of wine, one red, one white. I would have the glasses, the cover, use your phone for music, and you just vibe and talk. I did that so many times and it always worked. You send her a text message. Hey, I want to take you out, but I'm effed up right now. I can afford wine and takeout if you want to vibe on the balcony tonight. And my question is, was his honesty the best policy? And should men communicate with, let's just keep this heterosexual relationships.
Mhm.
Should men communicate when they low on funds with women?
Yes. Please let us know so that we don't go out somewhere and get embarrassed.
What you mean get embarrassed? What you mean?
Because look, y'all go out there and then we order stuff that you can't afford, but we don't know that. Then the check come, the card get declined. Now I got to go in my. It's all embarrassing for like it makes it embarrassing for both of us.
Yeah.
Just let me know. We could do something else. We could do something else till you get back where I could do something for you. Like it's cool. Like, look, you want to spend time with me, but you can't afford to do it right now. Okay. How about you come here, I cook, and we watch a movie or something. Like, it's not like you just give me the option to come up with other, we could do other stuff.
So I went into the comments because the person that posted this was like, "Hey, ladies, what do you think?" And so I was reading the comments of the ladies, and it was refreshing.
Mhm.
But also some women brought up something that I didn't even think about, right? So
Mhm.
most of the time they were like, "Love the honesty, baby. You ain't got to order takeout. I'll cook something. Vibing on the balcony seems like the best thing ever." And
Yes.
I have a balcony, and my balcony overlooks the courtyard. I've had
Mhm.
many a dates where we're
Mhm.
eating food, listening to music, especially at night because the light reflecting off the pool, and I got lights on my balcony. It's a total
Mhm.
vibe out there. It's a
Yes.
vibe. My house is a
Yes.
complete vibe, but it's a total vibe out there. So
Yes.
women are like, "Yo, I'm feeling this more so than going out."
Yeah.
But a lot of women brought up was, "Is this the first date?" Because no, if that's the first date, and I
Yeah.
understand that because you don't go over to men, ladies.
Until you don't go over somebody's house on that first
I don't
date.
care how long y'all been talking.
Yeah.
First date, don't go to that house. Don't
And
go to his
and it's
house, and
got to
don't have
be
him
a
in your house.
very long time before they know where you live.
It's funny. The last girlfriend I had, she was like, "You never made the moves on me." I was like, "Woman, you never gave me the opportunity." Because the very first date that we had, I went to her part of town,
Mhm.
and she didn't have me pick her up at her house. I took an Uber. She didn't have me pick her up at her house. She had me pick her up at a bus stop close to her house. I was like,
Mhm.
safety. Cool. I dig that.
Yeah.
We go to
Yeah.
a restaurant, we eat. I'm like, here, I order an Uber back and I have it drop you off at your house and I'll go home. She's like, I was like,
No.
what you think? I'm gonna stalk you? It's like, you fine, but it's not that serious. I just want to make sure you get home safely. You can order your own Uber, but like, I'm going to be passing by that area anyway. So,
Mhm.
and so even then, she put the address, it wasn't the right address. The second time, the second date, I walked her home, but I didn't get to go inside.
Mhm.
The third date, I think I was inside. It may have been a fourth date where I was actually inside. And it wasn't until the fifth date that she actually came to my house. So I
Yeah.
was like, yo, this is like, I'm cool with that
Yeah.
because safety is a major issue. So some of the women
Mhm.
brought up if it's first date, that's a no-go. One
Yeah.
woman brought up something in response to if it's a first date that I was like, that's also a good point, where she was like, if you can't afford the first date, why are you dating right now? And I think that's a good point. If you ain't got it right now, get straight before you have to go out there and date. Don't
No,
try
I
to
I
be
think
dating broke.
I really don't feel like that should necessarily be a barrier, right? Because
Money?
the first date, okay, so say it's our first date. He sends me this text. I want to take you out, but I ain't got it right now. I can afford wine and takeout if you want to vibe on my balcony tonight. My response, if this is somebody that I do want to get to know, would be, that sounds great. How about we just move it to a picnic in a local park? You
Yeah.
know, because we're
Yeah.
just getting to know each other. And that, like, you bring the wine, I'll bring the takeout. We'll meet up and we'll kick it like that. We could do that. Like it. I think you shouldn't offer a first date to someone you can't afford. If
That's what
you
she was essentially saying.
right,
Like,
right,
yeah.
like so. Yeah, I mean, I always think you should probably try dating your tax bracket, but like.
I don't never. I'll be out there trying to date them women that got that money.
You know,
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
that's
but
me
if
personally.
but if there is like a income difference, like a substantial income difference, then you got to get creative, my boy. And it doesn't mean that you can't lock down somebody in a different tax bracket. You just got to get creative. And I feel like he was there. He was almost there. Had this been a first date, he was
Mhm.
almost there. He should have suggested a public place like a park and something like that. But like he was almost there. Like I still probably would have rocked with that because you can have a good conversation at a picnic. Oh, you got this conversation and people watch it.
Right. Look, let me tell you something. Let me give you guys some free game
Oh
because
boy.
I'm a reformed player.
Oh
Reformed.
boy.
Reformed
Mm-hmm.
player. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you guys some free game. That first date, don't do no movie, don't do no dinner. You don't even technically have to do drinks. What I used to do when I used to go out on a bunch of first dates, I used to date like from 2015 to about 2009. I was on a lot of dates. And in
That many
this
times?
area, huh? Say what?
2015 to 2009?
2019. I meant to say
19.
19.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
getting
Okay.
older. I'm getting older.
All right. Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah. We're middle
and
aged.
and and in DC, mad expensive to go out even just to have a couple drinks. Okay.
Yes.
There's this spot that everybody in this area knows about. It's actually a borderline between DC and Virginia. There's this park, and it's right
Mm-hmm.
outside of National Airport, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also along the water. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody goes there all the time to watch the planes take off. Kids are out there with the kites and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I used to go get wine, crackers, and like it would be like a little tray of stuff that you could just
Charcuterie
buy.
board.
Yes, but it was a poorer version of a charcuterie board, but it was like some
Yeah.
meat, some cheeses, and some crackers
Yeah.
and some
That's all a
wine.
charcuterie board is. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I use it. That was my first date for everything. I would get two
Mm-hmm.
bottles of wine, one red, one white. I would have the glasses, the cover. Use your phone for music, and you just vibe and talk. I did that so many times, and it always worked. And if you want to get them back to your house, all you have to do is make them feel comfortable. Like that's not the point to get back to the house, because the park and the public places are going to eventually close, or it's going to get dark. And
Mm-hmm.
then you say, hey, you want to go back to my place and watch a movie? And if they're comfortable, then they'll come. And if they're not
Yeah.
comfortable, they probably don't really even like you that much. So you just need to
Nope.
move on.
Incorrect.
I know that's
No.
incorrect. But this is free game. This is free
Yeah.
game from all them young players out there that's like, man, these women are expensive. They don't have to be expensive. And if they want the full 9 on the first date, odds are that probably ain't the one for you anyway. Like,
Yeah. I mean, if you
move on.
can't afford it,
Not even if you
don't.
can't afford it. If they asking for all of that on the first date, no, you
No,
should be wanting to
somebody,
get to meet me.
a content creator, I saw them on Instagram. He had a great analogy for this. You cannot walk in to the Porsche dealership with 15 grand in your pocket.
I mean, that's true. Well,
That's just
I mean, you 15 grand in your pocket. Yes, you definitely can. 15 grand in your bank account. No, you cannot.
15 to spend.
Okay. Well, you put down payment on that and get to going.
No. You can't go in. You can't be swinging out your league.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes, yeah.
it is what it is, and people are allowed to be accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle or a certain
Hmm.
kind of treatment, or like, and if that's not what you can afford, you don't get it. You don't get it. If you can't afford the BMW, you can't get it.
That's a good analogy, yeah, because a lot of dudes out here be like, man, these women always want this and that. Yeah, I mean, if they're accustomed to that, I mean, why should they settle
Yeah.
for anything less? Because you wouldn't settle for anything less,
And the purchase is the first date, but you still got maintenance.
right?
You still got to put
Um,
gas in it, get the oil change. You
yeah, we
still got
talking,
money.
okay, yeah,
Money got to come out.
we talking about cars because I'm not paying for no maintenance for no woman. She can maintain herself.
Okay, then that's not you ain't gonna be in them luxury
Yeah,
dealerships.
I'm not paying for hairs done, nails, not dating. If you my girl, special occasion, yeah, but that stuff gets expensive. Sometimes nails be costing $200. And you know what?
Yeah.
That's full Xbox or PS5 games. That's four
Yeah.
of them. You
Yeah, I
know
mean,
what
it's
I'm
just
saying?
where are your priorities? Like, where they at? Like that. If your priorities on getting them PS games and not paying for nails, don't date the woman who expects to get her nails paid for.
Yeah, no, I
Like
wouldn't.
that's the answer. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
hard.
yeah.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.